Now, let me return back to the focus point on this part here of St. Matthew's 24:15. It said, when you therefore shall see the abomination of desolation spoken of by the prophet Daniel, stand in the holy places. And let us go back to I want to go back to St. Matthew's uh, chapter 13. And because there's another part there I want to bring up again, I want to just refresh the memories of the peoples, excuse me, uh, from what I said on the other recording, in case you haven't uh, went there. Now, but Jesus, he talked to his disciples. Let me see, could I find this here right quick? Uh, it's talking about, I'll tell you what it's talking about. Let me go to 33. I'm not going to 33. I'm not going all the way there. Verse. It says, another parable he set forth to them. Verse 24. The kingdom of heaven is like a man which sowed good seed. Now, here's some parable that Jesus spoke here. And I want you to understand this because this is St. Matthew's chapter 24. Chapter 13, verse 24. I'm going to speak this here because this is what it's referring to. The seeds will come out of here about this. This is what it's referring to right here. Another, verse 24. Another parable put he forth unto them, saying, the kingdom of heaven is like unto a man which sowed good seeds in his field, but while men slept, his enemy came and sowed tares among them the wheat, and went his way. But when the blade was sprung up and brought forth fruit, then appeared the tares also. So the servant of the household came and said unto him, Sir, didst not thou sow good seeds in thy field? From whence then has it tares? Let's listen to this good. He said unto them, an enemy has done this. The servant said unto him, wilt thou then that we go and gather them up? But he said, no, lest while you gather up the tares you root up also the wheat with them, that both grow together until the harvest. And in the time of the harvest I will say to the reaper, gather together first the tares, and bind them in bundles to burn them, but gather the wheat into my barn. Let's stop right there for a minute. This is the kingdom of God. This is the field where God planted the wheat. The seed of the wheat are called Hebrews. The Hebrews came from Shem, the second born of Noah. Therefore, the wheat seed was the seed of Shem, the father. So remember when God spoke to Abraham, he told him through Isaac, who was a Hebrew, I will build my covenant with Isaac. He was the wheat. The world's supposed to have been blessed through Isaac. only Isaac, not the son of a Gentile, not the son of an African, but through Isaac. I'm going somewhere with this. Now, Isaac was a black man, 100%. God gave this promise to, made this prophecy, gave this to Abraham when the genetic color code was 100% black, because he knew through the mixture he had to dilute that pigmentation, because he had to mix the Gentiles with it, and he had to mix the Canaanites with it, which bear the legacy of Ham. So he knew that he had to mix these other races with it in making this, creating this seed we see. So he started, he made this prophecy while Isaac was having a genetic color code of being 100% a black man. Why did he do this? For the namesake of Adam and Eve. Adam was a person who was 100% genetically color code, or having a chemical makeup of a black man. And by Eve being taken from the body of Adam, she would be 100% black. So when the angels bare children unto the daughters of men, he diluted the pigmentation, because the angel, as I said, had no pigmentation. Because when you go to Exodus chapter 3, and you see where Moses saw the burning bush, and it was not consumed, and you go, I believe, to Genesis chapter 18, when God made the promise to Abraham, and when God was getting ready to destroy Sodom and Gomorrah in there, the angels had transformed themselves in the human-like body, and they talked with Abraham. And they take it on food, they ate food. But when he was in the spirit, when Moses talked to him at Horeb in Exodus chapter 3, while he's in his body of the holy body, Moses couldn't go nowhere near him. He had to take off his shoes. So what God did, it tells us that the angels had a versatile body. So when we go back to the prophecy of Genesis chapter 6, where the angels went into the daughters of men and bare children unto them, while they was in their holy body, they couldn't come near the woman without the woman dying. But as they had transformed themselves into the body of flesh, the same as it was when they came and spoke to Abraham, and God, he fed them to let us know that they did take on food, just like to let us know that they had a versatile body, because Abraham was a witness. He stood there while they ate, and let us know once that angel was in the body of flesh, he called the sin and slept with the daughters of men, buried the children unto them. And when he did this, he could not change back into the image of which he was. He couldn't go back, because he had defiled his own body, defiled in the flesh. I tell you this in St. Jude. So, once he did that, he became a demonic spirit here in the earth. Bound. He became Satan, a demonic mindset, which will dwell in his children at the last and make war on God's people. Well, the seeds. I gave you a genetic color code. When God made Abraham that promise and gave Abraham that land, he didn't give him the land that belonged to the Gentiles, which came out of Japheth. He gave him the land that belonged to the sons of Ham, which came from southern Turkey, parallel all the way down towards China and down in Africa and Saudi Arabia. This is the part it is. But this part is the land that God gave Abraham. So this became the kingdom of God. And by the Gentiles needing the oil reserves here, this became a magnet to bring these back in here to take this land in the kingdom of God.